In this video, we're going to be replacing the 50-year-old wall sconce on my front porch with something a little bit more modern. This one was sent to me by Beslowe, and the reason why I requested it is because it has an integrated GFCI outlet. I'll show you how to install it, walk you through some of the features that it has, and give you an idea of what it looks like once it's on the wall. So stay tuned. When it comes to uninstalling the original wall sconce, they all kind of follow the same basic steps, but it's going to vary from model to model. Obviously, you want to remove the light bulb, and then usually there's going to be two screws here which actually mount it to a box that's inside the wall. With my natural stone wall, you can kind of see it here. You've got the metal box there behind it, and these two screws actually screw into that box. So what we're going to do is we're going to unscrew this, and it's going to expose the wire connections. Now the ones on this are just thumb screws, but I might need to get, oh, there's one that's going. They just kind of are thumb tight. But the other one might require a set of pliers because it's been on there literally longer than I've been alive. So I'm going to grab my linesman's pliers to get a little bit extra leverage. It should also go without saying that when you do this, do it with the power off. And once that one comes off, you actually see all the 50 years of gunk from being an outside box. You'll see these orange bits here. These are the wire nuts that have to be undone. I'm going to get this cleaned up and we'll come right back. And once we have the cover off, we've got our three wire nuts. You've got your white neutral, your brass ground, and then you've got your black hot. If you don't turn the power off, this one is going to carry a voltage, and this is the one that's going to shock you. So be careful, or of course, verify you have the power off. To take these off, all you have to do here is just unscrew the wire nuts and they'll come right off the end of the wire. And with all of our wire nuts removed, we're going to test to make sure that this hot wire is indeed not hot. To do that, we have a non-contact voltage tester. And if it beeps, that shows the presence of voltage. And if you want to see how much, you can actually use a voltage tester. And you'll see it goes there to high. I have to now go turn this off at the breaker. Now that we have the power off and registering no voltage, we can continue. Now that we've got the box cleaned up as best we can, all the cobwebs are gone, we're going to start by installing the mounting ring, which we've got these tabs here that are eventually going to attach to the box. But make sure that we feed all three wires through the middle of that ring. Then we're going to attach it to the box using the included screws. You'll notice the holes here are a universal design, so just kind of move it around until it lines up with the holes. Although, since this is a very shallow old box, I'm going to actually use the old screws from the old box. They'll fit the same thread as the new ones. With the mounting ring nice, tight, and centered, we're going to back out the ground screw a little bit, take the grounding wire, and wrap that around the grounding screw. And then once it's wrapped around, tighten it up. Then we're going to take the wires in the back of the new lamp and attach them with wire nuts to the wires in the wall. We're going to go brass to brass, white to white, and black to black. And once that's done, these tabs here on the side are going to slide over these holes where we're going to put the screws on the lamp itself. And once we have it mounted on the wall, all that's left to do is to put in the light bulb, turn the power on, and turn it on. And there you have it, a brand new modern sconce. Now I'll most likely swap out the bulb here, but I just wanted to use the bulb from the old lamp so you could see. But it's got this nice glass here that creates this nice diffused light effect against the black metal frame. But the reason I like this one so much is the little GFCI outlet right there. It's behind a weatherproof cover, so I can leave it out in all seasons, and it's going to be really convenient when it comes time to plug in Christmas lights or Halloween decorations that require electricity, because I no longer have to run an extension cord from the garage. And up top, we've actually got this motion sensor that's going to turn the light on when somebody walks up to the door. This way, when you come home at night during the summer, you're not going to have a bunch of bugs swarming around your porch light, ready to go in your door as soon as you open it. This is honestly the first porch light I've seen with that feature, and I love it. It's easy to install, it looks great, and it makes my front porch that much more convenient. Hey, real quick, if you like what you see in this video and you want to purchase one for yourself, I've left links to everything here in the description. And if you want more no-nonsense, no BS product reviews, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss one.